Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching The Last of Us.
Episode 4.
Yes, we're gonna watch 2 episodes today.
Yes.
Very excited.
And now and I think I can say for sure can be worse than the previous one. Can be I don't think they're gonna go every episode now. Let's see you break down. So I think we're in the clear now for this episode.
I honestly can't even say that.
I think I can.
100%.
Last episode was so emotional.
Yeah, but
really, how can you come close?
I think it can be in different ways, in my opinion. Honestly, they can, because in the last episode we have not been with Joel and Ellie at all.
I'm not saying
so. God knows what can they see.
None episode now are gonna be emotional. I just think now.
Yeah.
For episode 4, you can be a bit chill. We did episode 3. Now let's go with Ellie and Joel. We can get scared, whatever. They continue bonding. It's gonna be great. Doesn't have to be emotionally scarring, But we'll see. We're continuing off, I'm gonna assume, with them. Maybe we have new characters, I don't know. But they have the truck, they have the batteries, and they are on their way to... I'm not quite sure in what place Tommy... Is that his name? It is. In what place he is in, or what place he went missing from. But it's somewhere. It's a bit of a longer drive, but we have a car, so you were gonna get there. Yeah, I edited episode 3, and when I was editing the later, the last 10 minutes when Ellie and Joel came into the house and everything, I think I was able to much more appreciate Joel's emotions that he showed in those scenes, because I was very, I think, overwhelmed by Bill and Frank, that I didn't necessarily give it as much attention as it should have been given. Is that even grammatically correct? I don't know, but when I was editing that, I really just loved even Joel exiting the house to kind of gather himself a bit, and then after in the car he even smiled to Ellie. And that's a lot. That always seems like a lot for Joel. So I just think last episode was really a really great step for his character, because of everything that Bill said to him, because they were similar in a way. And hopefully that can make him continue opening up and caring about a person, because that's all you need, caring about a person.
I mean, I definitely think that's gonna happen slowly, but I think without him realizing, he's gonna start caring so much for this little girl. I mean, she's not that little, but
she's small.
Yeah.
She's funny. She's cute.
Yeah, and I think she's gonna give his best to protect her.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
I mean, she is the main one. She is the cure.
Exactly.
I'm not. When the two of them are together in a scene, just the two of them, and we hear the clicking sound or whatever, I can just chill. Nothing is gonna happen, you know what I mean? They're gonna be good.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get scared?
Well, no, I'm gonna get scared. I'm gonna get scared because you're gonna scream. Yeah. I'm gonna get scared, but I don't have to be concerned about people
they're not gonna die.
I like that.
For a long time, I feel
exactly.
Joel could die at the end.
If someone dies, it's gonna be Joel at the end.
She's not gonna die.
Her.
Yeah,
she's not gonna die. Imagine she dies and he lives, and
that's it. There is no cure.
Yeah.
We lost another
daughter.
Hope. Yeah.
No, I think if anyone dies between the two of them, it would be Joel.
And I can honestly imagine
at the end of the show or something. I mean, he is the type of character that there's a lot of predisposition for him to die. It's that type of a character.
Especially because I don't know why we always do that. When we started a new show, we're talking who's gonna die at the end, but he's completely a type of character, especially because he stopped himself from caring. He stopped himself from caring for so long because he lost a daughter and the world went to shit and he lost all hope and stuff like that, But then he found hope again. Yeah. And he's gonna do everything he possibly can for that one person.
Yeah.
And I can see him dying definitely for that person.
Yeah.
But at least he's gonna succeed in everything, that person is gonna be alive and that person is gonna be cured.
Be potentially helpful to the rest of humanity in some way. But yeah, I mean, again, it's too early for us to even speak about it, but we do this. We are kind of grim reapers. We're who seems like they're marked by the kiss of death,
And yet I was here saying, please, Anna Torv, just separate.
No, but like, let's be real. If that wasn't the actress, we would have said immediately that she's gonna die.
Immediately.
But like, I think we were not even being delusional as much as we were like trying to make it like, trying to speak it into existence that she can live.
I was honestly, but like, I could say I was even being delusional because like, I wasn't 100% sure she's gonna die. In my mind, I was really like hoping that's not gonna be a case, you know?
I think in my mind, I was like,
she's
dying, but like, let's not. let me just like start saying that she's gonna be fine.
No, honestly, I think I was even delusional.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited for this episode.
But you helped with that delusion.
Well, it's because like out loud.
Yeah, because like I would say they could get separate. You were like, yes, they could.
Well, yes,
and I thought we were both thinking that. I didn't know that you were like, oh no, that's not happening.
No, because like again, I am always more pessimistic about things. So like if there is something that would indicate death, I'm going with it, you know. And like when I don't want it to happen, I'm gonna like keep quiet. I'm gonna be like, no, maybe like this happens. Maybe like this could happen. Maybe we can find a way around it. Even though like in my mind, I'm like there's a part of me that's like, you know, the realistic part of you would be like, she's gone. But like maybe there's like, maybe the hopeful part wins sometimes. It doesn't win often. Honestly, it doesn't win often, but like sometimes. Look, let's play. We have 2 episodes to watch. Let's not prolong this.
Yes.
The episode's already like long.
Especially not intros. Yeah, then I don't think anything bad is gonna happen.
No,
45 minutes, there is no time for that. Yeah.
Girl, put that gun down. We just said nothing bad is gonna happen.
She's too curious about it.
I mean, the way what environment she lives.
Like, I understand, but still.
I can't wait to see how this gun like comes into play.
God, I would love if it came to play with saving Joel.
I think that is the way to go. Girl, please. Like, I feel like at 14,
she's cute.
I'll be trying to recreate like Miscongeniality scenes. like Sandra Bullock with a gun. After Miscongeniality, I think I like for a good 6 months, I was like, I'm gonna be a police officer. Don't seek. Imagine me.
Nice. How does that work?
It's a siphon. Travels against gravity because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
So cute.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. No pun intended. Volume 2, but we'll listen. You get it? 2, like TMO. The mermaid wearing her math class.
He is so gonna love her.
She has a pun book. I can't. It has to take so much for him to just be grumpy. Like, imagine not cracking a smile at that. Life has really been tough on him.
That's something. Here, this make you all nostalgic?
This is actually before my time.
Right.
Winter though.
Got something else. It's not only reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
No. Put that back. That's not for kids.
How do you even walk around with that thing?
Please get rid of it.
Those are horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Why are all these papers stuck together?
Oh, God.
I'm just fucking with you.
Alright, that's enough for today.
Those tracks are very visible. Like, if people are our problem, they could easily see us.
Slow down.
You're slow. How long are we staying out here?
I figure I'll sleep tonight. And drive tomorrow all day, all night. Get us to Wyoming by next morning.
So
Wyoming,
can
yeah.
we start a fire? I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you now?
Because in fact, you'll see the smoke.
No, fungus isn't that smart. This is too remote for infected anyway.
People?
Sourcing
So
people.
what are you gonna do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
I think we have our answer.
Maybe
I don't like sleeping
car.
outside. Like, both of you are gonna be
Honestly.
asleep at the same time outside.
I know I would go into car, clock myself. I don't know.
I would never be able to fall asleep.
Literally, I have to have that gun next to my head.
Well, what is that gun gonna do if I'm asleep?
Joe! Can I ask you a serious question? Why did the scarecrow get an award?
Scarecrow get an award.
Because he was out standing in his field.
You dick! Did you read this?
No.
Aww.
Those people you said. There's no way anyone knows we're here, right?
Well, when you put it like that.
No one's gonna find us.
The way she asks, I felt like she could be scared, you know? Like, now, even if not before, but like now I would definitely not be able to fall asleep.
Mm-mm.
Like if child this big was scared next to me. Okay, that's him.
Yeah.
Okay, told you. Oh.
See, the problem is he's the one that drives.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee?
Does she not know coffee? Well, first...
I don't like coffee either if it looks like that.
Oh my god. Not having normal coffee, the
Literally.
apocalypse. Wow. Another reason why not to live.
Seriously, what?
Whose name?
Your brother.
Connie.
Younger or older?
Younger.
Why is he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours?
Oh my god, she has you. She is gonna force
I
him.
used to call her Joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. Convincing me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did. Mostly to keep an eye on them, keep them alive. That's where we met Tess. And that whole crew, well, for what it was, it worked. And then Tommy meets Marlene, talks me into joining the Fireflies. Wants to save the world. Delusional. Of course, last I heard, he quit the Fireflies too. So now he's on his own out there, and I gotta go get him.
See, that was not that long.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? I mean, you gotta try, right?
She has you.
You
Yeah.
haven't seen the world, so you don't know. Keep going for family. That's about it.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo. And I made a promise to Tess. And she was like family.
Get time, girl.
Girl, you're
He's
gonna
lying.
become a family.
How do you know?
I'm persistent. You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
Why is this you?
If I'm not driving, I'm sleeping. That's it.
This seems like a trap. But what do they like? If they're not gonna rob them, and like sure they are, like what else could they possibly want from them?
Is Ellie's gun gonna be
Get used.
now?
Maybe. She was looking in the mirror with the gun. Might as well shoot now. Can we even pass through this? Are we gonna have to go by foot? I don't like that at all.
Oh, well, we can't go through that.
But is there no way for us to go like on grass or something?
Where are we?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas. Could this be a trap? We're going through towns now. This is...
Fuck is the highway?
I can't tell from this. I'm all turned around.
Don't look at the state map. Look at the
I
inside.
don't remember that either. Stop! Is that the QC?
Well, let's not stop then.
Where the fuck is Fedra?
Aw, see, we can't do that. No.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, put your...
I know.
Help him?
No. Fuck.
But like what? For the love of God, what do you want? Oh my god, it's the girl's second day in the car. She's in a crash.
Nothing.
What the fuck do you want?
So we're using the gun, definitely.
I hope so.
Bitches.
I hope
Bitches.
so. Let's use the gun.
But like, why are they shooting right
Listen,
now?
like, if you want to steal, you know,
When I say go, you crawl to that wall and you squeeze through and you don't come out until I say. Okay?
he's the cutest.
I'm not gonna hit you. Stay down, stay low, stay quiet.
Oh, that's such a small hole, though.
She's gonna manage.
Like,
but like,
but that's the kind of a bit in the open, though.
now you're gonna end up dead because you were bitches. Yes.
Yeah, but like now, like if we make them mad.
Mad or dead.
We're outnumbered. Ellie has a gun though.
That they don't know about. They don't know about Ellie. And Ellie is gonna...
I swear. Like, it's gonna be fine, but I hate this.
But
It's a good shot, my
But
boy.
it's not like there is 50 of them, you know? Like there. Okay.
Don't know
That's
how
right.
many of them are there.
I don't know. You think we're gonna get caught? And they're
Well,
gonna
because like
capture
there's
us?
a QZ here, right? Or like
I don't like trial having to murder somebody. Oh, you have more than that, girl. You have better.
I think sure you took the gun. I just think we don't see it. God, the ricochet is really gonna be. Girl, where the fuck are you aiming? Did you hit Joel? That's my question. It was so low.
Literally, it looks like she shot him in the butt.
Okay, now we can put the gun down. You don't need to murder someone. Joel, take care of it.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna go home. I'll tell everyone you're good. My leg don't work.
She shot him in the spine.
My mom is in far. If you can get me to her.
You didn't know what? You started shooting
You
first.
started
You didn't know
like-
what?
You can have it. It's a good night.
It's not sad.
Get back behind the wall. No, I'm sorry. Please. We can just talk. I'm sorry.
I will not survive this role. I couldn't kill him possibly.
I'm okay. I'm good. I got some food in here still, and I got your light, so.
Baby girl, you just shot someone for the first time. Like,
You go up. We will spot a clear route out.
careful.
Stay close.
They're precious.
Like I can't. Do I feel worse for her? But like I also very feel bad for him as well. He lives like this. He just kills people who are not even infected. You know.
No. God, what the fuck are you? Brian, he looks very young.
I mean,
You know,
he
like-
grew up in this type
Yeah,
of world
of course,
as well.
like, it's all just very sad. It's always the same story.
Yeah.
And then in like zombie apocalypse, whatever it is, it's the people that are a worse enemy.
What else do you want me to say?
I don't know, the truth.
Why do you know this actress?
Mark Anthony Halpin.
Yeah.
You know where Henry is. I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
You were wronged. And I'm sorry.
Okay, so he's Fedra and she is...
It has to stop.
What has to stop now, you mean? Now that you're in the cell.
Girl has a
But
point, I
before,
think.
people dying was okay. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
Here. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
Kathleen, for God's sake. I delivered you. I held you in my hands. I never told them anything about your brother.
But Henry did. And we know that he's still in the city. And I think that you know that too. You think I won't do it?
I'm your doctor.
So like they rebelled and they took over because they said this is the QZ, but where's Fedra, right?
Who did this?
It was outsiders.
Okay, but like, we were passing through.
They were empty mercs.
And Kubia just a fucking child.
Maybe he found someone out there.
No.
Maybe he called these guys in.
No. Your guys attacked us, want to kill us. Literally, try to kill
Would he
us.
live? What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance.
Open it. This is Henry's work. Understand? And he won't stop until we stop him. Find who did this. Find every collaborator and kill them all.
Okay, we are taking our rage and misplacing it. Find who did this. A 14-year-old.
While she tried to save her future father.
There's a really tall building like 4 blocks away.
Yeah, saw it.
So that's the one?
As soon as we don't hear a truck, we move fast as we can. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Thing is, I didn't hear that guy coming. You shouldn't have had to, you know.
But you're glad I did, right?
You're just a kid. You should know what it means. It's not like you killed him. But shooting, I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have to.
It wasn't anyone's fault.
I'm sorry.
I never wanted to see her cry in my life.
It wasn't my first time.
Show me your grip.
So that won't be your last.
You're off the trigger. Now who taught you that?
Figure school.
Figures. Over your thumb. Left hand. Squeezes down on the right. Got it? Look at.
Look, it's a horrible world that she has to carry a gun, but like if she has to carry a gun, let her at least like know how to hold one. Only in emergencies. Absolutely not. They're the cutest thing I've seen in my life. What did she kill first? Or like hurt first? God, it's so loud.
I don't know how many people there are. I guess a lot, but like, could we somehow? It's a big city.
They could capture us.
Not like that.
Or we can escape.
Yeah.
Where do you know the actress from? Where is that Henry? This is all happening because of him.
Literally.
I don't know what he thinks he found, but like...
They're out of food. Henry won't let Sam starve.
Maybe rerun it to Henry.
I'm sorry, like if Henry gave up your brother or whatever because they threatened his son. Jesus Christ.
When do we tell the others?
Not yet. Let's just handle what we have to handle. We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After.
Maybe we do find Henry and Sam.
Pick our way up. Good morning. I'll take a look at the city and find our way out.
What are the chances of us being in that building where the floor was fucking moving up? Because that
But
would
like,
be bad.
what was moving? What was that?
I don't know, it seemed like they were buried and they were like coming up.
All the way.
How far?
As far as I can make it.
He's like, I'm 50.
I've been on both sides. It was a long time ago. We did what we needed to survive.
You and Tess?
And the people we were with. My brother, too.
Did you kill innocent people?
Come on.
I mean, that's an answer.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's gonna hear them coming if they come.
Joe!
What?
What are you doing?
I don't want someone sneaking up on us while we're sleeping.
Oh. You sure you're gonna hear it?
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
He's like, you're old.
Please, at least sleep tonight.
When we were talking about hurting people, what did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. You don't have to. I'm just saying, it isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this.
So it gets easier when you get older?
I would say it's fair.
I get more numb to it, I think. But
Not really. But still.
True.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side. Is it because you were shot there?
Probably more from shooting. So if you want to keep your hearing, stick to that knife.
Joe? Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Oh, I see a smile.
It's so goddamn stupid.
You laugh, motherfucker.
Jesus, isn't it?
Big dad.
No, he turned around on the wrong side.
Joel.
You're definitely right
Joel.
here, but I'm not. Oh?
Yeah,
Oh!
he turned around on the wrong side.
But how does she not even hear the crunching? Oh, that's Sam and
That's a child.
Henry. She's so oh.
I loved this episode. It was all about bonding. I mean, through murder and stuff
like,
like
that's
that. But
fun.
like, it's bonding.
I like that. I love this episode so much.
Honestly,
I told you. Couldn't have been
I
as bad as
enjoyed
previous one.
every single second of this
Yes.
45 minutes.
I mean, a lot of it, like really the majority of this episode. I mean, there was this whole thing that we introduced in this episode, which I'm sure we're gonna get to in the next one. But like,
Yeah.
the whole purpose, let's say, of this episode was that bonding between Ellie and Joel.
And
like that's my favorite. That's my
I
favorite
started
thing.
caring. I mean, I
Yeah.
started caring the first episode, but like they're gonna be everything to me.
Yeah.
I can feel it. They're everything I like.
Like it's a perfect combination, you know. I
Like
think,
couldn't have been better.
yeah, I think like we mentioned, there were like multiple shows where there was this type of a, let's say, potential to a relationship between. It's usually a guy who has been grumpy and toughened up by the world. And then, like, the first thing that comes to mind, I mean, the latest thing we watched, we, like, expected it in Full Metal with Scar and May. Again, like, she was sunshine, and he is toughened by life.
Midnight rain.
Okay. and so, like, those are just the types of, like, relationships, like father-daughter, where the guy sort of stopped himself from feeling anything. Or feeling everything to an extent. You know, we know this with Tess and like what he allowed himself to feel for her. I mean, again, considering what he has been through, losing his daughter, you really can't expect much. And so, like, of course, meeting someone like Ellie, who's a kid, who's like learning about life, who is asking, you know, questions that kids would ask you when they're like growing up. She is just also so great. Like, she is so funny. She is, I think, also very emotionally in tuned. Very mature also, I think, in a lot of ways. Like, however many jokes she cracks or whatnot. I think, like, she knows when to pull it back and when to, like, do something if Joel is feeling a specific way. Like, I think she's very emotionally in tuned into things. And I loved every single part of this episode with their interactions.
I agree. I loved everything as well. And I think what it's not just like, yes, it all started with losing his daughter, but like I think this world and the way it happened, it changed Joel, especially with the things that he survived. And in my opinion, the biggest thing is also the things he has done.
Yep.
And I love that we are getting pieces of that. And I love that we are seeing how much he feels for the things he does and for the things he did. Like, I think even a few episodes ago, we saw through Tess, she said something like that both of them did bad stuff.
Yeah.
And also, like, when she told him to take care of Ellie, she said, like, this is how maybe you can not undo what you did, but, like, repay for the things that you have done. Because, like, you can maybe bring the child to safety and she can be cured and help save the world and stuff like that. And that's the big thing. And in this episode, Ellie asked him, have you killed innocent people?
Yeah.
And I mean, you can even see that like he knows a lot of stuff. We saw him through this show a few times kill a person, not like an infected one.
Yeah.
And even in this episode, he killed 2 people. And she asked him, I mean, but let's say those 2 people weren't innocent in that matter. But like, I don't know how anybody can be innocent at the end of the day in the world like this.
Mm-hmm. Like again, like when those guys came up and like it was clearly, let's say, trap, and they attacked them and everything. Like, of course, we're getting mad. But it is the type of world that they live in, you know, unfortunately. Like Joel said that he was on both sides of this thing at some point, and like the guy that was at the end that Ellie shot, like he seemed very young, you know, and this is how he lives, this is what he has been taught, and like it was really an awful scene because like he is there screaming for, basically begging for mercy and like asking for his mother. Like he is, you know, it's very hard, I think, looking at a person who like at that point doesn't pose any immediate threat and like still killing them. I think that's very rough.
I agree.
Like I don't know what mental state you put yourself into for someone to like beg for their mother and you like still kill them.
I have a feeling that like you have to have history with maybe not killing them. And that coming back to like maybe some of your people dying because of that, because you didn't kill somebody, saved somebody's life or something like that, and it's been 20 years. So like you said at one point when she asked him like does it get easier, and he said like, and you said like you become numb to it, and then I love what Joel said. He said no. Like I really love that about him, that he still feels like he hasn't become numb. Yes, it's like you know in your mind that you have to do that to survive, and he even said that for her, why you keep going, because she said that like, why do you keep going, like if you have nothing to live for in this world, you know? And he said that like for your family, for the people around you, that you care for, you just continue going. Yes, honestly, I love that about Joel. And as well, I think that's why he was so shocked, hurt. I don't know what word to say, because she shot the guy, because he didn't want to let her do that, so that she wouldn't have to do that at that young age. Yeah, he would have liked if he didn't have to do that. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to save her innocence, let's say, or something like that.
I mean, it is that instinct, I think, like that every person should have. Like if there was me and there was like a 12-year-old kid and someone had to shoot someone, well, I guess I'm doing it, you know. I'm gonna kill myself afterwards, but I'm gonna have a child shoot someone, you know. But there's also like that kind of fatherly instinct in him, because like she is so young and like she is around that age that like his daughter was, and like no one wants to see a kid growing up in this world, in this type of environment, for like them to be able to like hold a gun and shoot someone, you know, like no one wants to see that. And so like he really, let's say, didn't like that she had to do it, but also like he appreciated it in a way, because like he could have died. And that moment she came and saved him. But
he was angry at himself. That he wasn't able to take care of it by himself, because this way she had to hurt somebody. I mean, again, I think he carries a lot of that guilt for not being able to protect his daughter. And like when they crashed, and like immediately they crashed, he's like checking up on her, like, are you okay? Are you good? Because like when they crashed, his daughter, did she sprain her wrist or something, and couldn't really walk. And so like immediately, you know, he carries that with him. So like whenever she asks him, when they were in the woods, she asked him like, are we gonna be like safe because of the people? Are they gonna come? And like he hesitates and he says like, we're gonna be fine to her. But like then he doesn't close his eyes. He like keeps watch, you know, because like he couldn't protect his daughter. And like I think he again really carries that around, and he needs to protect her. And I honestly think that protectiveness, is that a word?
Sure.
And that he feels towards her now is gonna be my favorite thing.
Yeah.
In the show.
But also, like, next to that, it's just that type of, like, because Ellie is so funny that, like, he's always very stern face. But then, like, she makes such a, like, she's reading from a palm book and it's so dumb, but it's so funny. And so, like, he laughs, you know, and, like, we have not seen him crack a smile.
Yeah.
Unless he will, I mean, he has only been with her for this show.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, you can imagine the way that he functioned wasn't necessarily a happy-go-lucky type of a guy. And so, like, even that scene at the end before, you know, they came, but, like, when she said because it runs in their genes, like, they really couldn't stop laughing. And it was such a beautiful moment. Like, after, I like how they combine it with, like, a bit of serious talk. Like, he asked her, like, when you said that this was not your first time hurting a person, what did you mean? And, like, she didn't want to talk about it. And he was like, you know, it's fine, you don't have to talk about it, because like, he understands, like, there's so many things that he doesn't want to talk about, so like, he's not gonna push. And then the immediate next scene is that, like, you know, why does diarrhea something I don't know how it went exactly, but, like, it's just that combination of humor with, like, tragedy that works very well for me, because I think it's very human. And yeah, I loved everything about it.
I agree.
Because of that.
I agree. And I think this episode has done a lot to their relationship. Because, like, yes, he decided to take care of her because of Tess, because of Bill in the last episode, that everything that he told him. But, like, I think now he started caring for her.
Yeah. Does he admit to himself that he cares? I don't think so necessarily. Like, I think you know, he's still calling her cargo and everything. And I think that's going to be true for maybe the entirety of the season until the end or something, until he maybe accepts that he does care about someone. But, like, that would be very hard for him to, like, accept, because then it becomes scarier. Like, it's like what Bill told Frank, like, before you, I wasn't afraid. And, like, now I am. It's a very tough position to place yourself in, considering everything he has been through. But sorry, boy, like, it's gonna happen. Let's just accept it. Let's just accept that you care about her and that we're gonna protect her, and we're all gonna be happy for it.
Like we said, loved all of their scenes in this episode, and that's the thing that I'm very excited to see from now on in every single episode. But yeah, we started the other story in this closer to the end of the episode. With that is also one of my favorite things. I love when I have different groups in the shows like this, like post-apocalyptic, and you kind of can understand all of the perspectives. Yeah, and that's what I love. And we met that woman that you know, that you thought you know the actress.
I think I know her from Yellow Jackets, even though I did not watch the show, but, like, I've seen someone on my Twitter watches it, and, like, I could not escape it. So yes, I think that's where I know her from. I think they're in Kansas. I think that's the last place they said they were in, and they were driving, and Ellie said, like, is that the QZ? And she asked, like, well, where is Fedra? I honestly don't know what she fucking saw at that point. I was seeing a bridge. I don't know what she saw, but, like, she clearly saw that the Fedra has been, let's say, whoever are the rebels in Kansas, like, in Boston, it was like the Fireflies. But, like, I don't know who was rebelling in Kansas, but, like, they rebelled to the point where they took over. Yeah. And they placed that doctor who is not Fedra, but, like, let's say he communicates with Fedra in some type of way. You know, she was accusing him of knowing who gave up her brother and, like, protecting them. And it's Henry.
Yes. He knew where Henry is, and Henry is the guy we found out later that he had a child, and they found their hiding spot. And she thinks maybe that's probably the case. But, like, she said that, like, he is the one who gave her brother to Fedra, and that's how he died.
And she also thinks that I didn't understand this bit, but like, does she think that he has something to do with the 2 of them who died that we killed?
She thinks that we are with Henry.
Oh, okay.
That's how I understood it. Yeah. So,
no,
literally no.
Girl.
But like at the end of the episode, we ended up being with them.
But
so
like,
technically,
she is a bit. She is really very consumed by her age about losing her brothers. So she's not thinking straight. Like she is. I don't know who that guy next to her was. Like, let's say her right-hand man. But like, even when they opened the door and they saw that thing, she was like, look, we have to deal with this later. And he's like, we need to tell people.
Yes.
She has different priorities. And her priorities are not necessarily beneficial for the entirety of the group. They're very personal.
Yeah.
And so like,
no, she can't.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes, because like, she seems like she's in charge. I mean, she is in charge of them.
Yeah, she looks like she can't look past her anger.
Yeah.
And she's very hurt with what happened to her brother, and she just is out for revenge.
Yeah.
She can't think of what is right, or like, it's not like she's now thinking, oh, this one had a child, maybe they threatened with his child. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's not like she doesn't care. She can't even stop to think about anything else except that man is responsible for her brother dying, and that he needs to die as well.
Yeah.
And that's it. And yes, in that moment that I found it very interesting that like she said like, we're gonna deal with this later, because like, even though that should be much bigger priority than catching Henry.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Can people die from it? Probably, you know?
Well, I mean, I think it's the infected
that
are underneath.
underneath, but like they can come out somehow.
That's a problem. That's a problem. I really, now we see at the end that Sam and Henry are in the same room with us.
Yeah.
I wonder how that goes. There could be a big backstory between everything that happened. Like, we don't know Henry.
I definitely
I don't know
will.
anyone. Like, we're gonna learn that in this episode. But like, he has, I'm gonna assume a son. Seems like a son.
Yeah, it's a son.
I don't know, they could be brothers. Because like, he looked a bit young as well to me, Henry, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. He looked like 20-something. This child looked like 10 at least.
Yeah.
The most.
Most, yeah.
The most.
I
but
know.
like, I don't know. Yeah. It could be a brother, just like a very young brother, much younger brother.
Yeah, I like, again, this could be a very, let's say, complicated issue if like he gave someone up because like they threatened his son or brother, whoever he is, to him. Like, what is anyone supposed to do then? You know, like, it's a very tough situation. Like, I understand why she would still be mad, like her brother is dead, because like someone still gave them up. But
no, I really love
it. Becomes very difficult. Like, the conflict becomes impossible.
I love those types of conflicts.
Yeah, and so like, I really want to see in this episode, next time, the 5th one, how it goes, because like, technically Henry and Sam should be alongside with us, all of us getting out of the city. You know,
God, I would love that.
But I think we're gonna get caught, honestly. I don't think we're just gonna waltz out the
city.
But
I am just terrified because like, let's say to me, I see the story where Henry can get caught and die.
Oh, we have 2 kids then?
I don't think he's gonna go with us.
So where is he gonna go?
I don't know. What if we all get caught and they kill this Henry in front of this little child? That seems like a story that could be happening.
That's so dark.
But like,
I understand.
I don't think we're gonna be in trouble at that point, because maybe we're gonna be able to say no, we're not with them.
Yeah, but like, how are they gonna react? Because like, we did kill those 2 guys who first attacked us, but like, do they care? You know?
I mean, we're not gonna die. So
no, we're not.
I think we're gonna be
like,
fine.
Yeah, but like, I just don't know if they. Maybe the next episode, the 6th episode, we're captured by them. And this can be prolonged.
Possibly.
We might not be on our merry way at the end of the next episode. Like, I don't know how long this can be.
I am just terrified because this little kid, he is so cute. He painted like Superman or whichever one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he made like 2 Supermans, and like one is like holding the other one's hand. Like,
but like around his eyes, like he put a paint or something. And that was so cute, and I just don't. I wish that they would escape, even though maybe this one did something bad. I don't know. In this world, they all did something bad. Yeah. At least that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So I don't want this child to lose a father or brother or whatever.
We can't like sit here and judge, let's say, anyone, because at some point that was Joel.
Exactly.
And like in the future they could become better.
Exactly.
Like it's just a really fucked up place and a really fucked up world. Like sure, am I gonna judge people throughout the show? I will. Like if someone points a gun at a child or like shoots him or whatever, believe you me, I don't care. I don't care about your explanations, don't care about your reasonings. Like sure, they exist, but like fuck you, you know? Like I understand the environment they're in and how that creates you and like how difficult it is, but like, you know, it's only human for me to also get mad at people.
I agree. I completely agree.
So let's watch next episode.
Love this episode.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Let me just tell you that. We'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye.